Well, hello everyone, this is Dark Sage Walker bringing you some more of that delicious Isaac content that I know you're all craving. Okay, maybe that's just me, but hey, I'm allowed. After all, I'm the one playing the damn game. Alright, so, what is next up on our list? Light Side Judas, potentially. What else do we got? We still need Mega Satan, Delirium, and the Greaves. You need whatever the far right symbol is. Oh, okay, you need to do the lamb. No, yeah, that's the lamb. Last Eden. You still need to do the chest. Done a lot with you, done very little with you. And I know that there are two characters that I have yet to unlock. Okay, well. I think Light Side Judas is probably my best bet. And if I get the chance, do I care about Hush? No, but I might care about Delirium. Oh, and thanks very much to Eden's Blessing for dropping Analog Stick on me. That's a fire rate boost that I definitely appreciate. Alright, so today's, well not today, because I generally do more than one video a day, but CJH7W7. Yeah, you tell me how to pronounce that. Got nothing to do with it, has it? Alright, well, that is a lovely way to start. I'll gladly take this and hop on back to the Cursed Room and see if there's anything here that's worth my time. The answer is no, by the way, but hey, at least I had a chance to look. Alright, that's gonna put me in a trouble spot, taking damage on this room. It's not an untenable position, just a trouble spot. I'm not worried about Book of Belial, and starting at 4.7 damage is already it's already a nice little boon. I just need to not screw it up now. Yeah, I know in the secret room. Alright, see, that actually worked out nicely. But what I really need now is a tinted rock or something to help save my ass. Or, you know, inversely, just another charge on the crystal ball. Yes, please walk into the fires. Just make my life that much easier if you would, please. I see your semi-invisible ass. Get that cloak and shit out of here. I mean, that pretty much was what I was looking for, so... Hooray! The day has been saved, thanks to firing random tears in directions. Isn't that how you play the game normally? Alright, you know what? If you're gonna get pedantic about it, you can just take your opinion and go to sleep on the couch. Birds! Cecil, don't be mean. Alright, doing Monstro early. Normally he's the boss of the second floor. Nope. Ha ha ha. You know Monstro's gotta be having visions in his head of, oh, you think you're so swift? Well, dodge this. You know, like the Matrix. I just hate to break it to you, Monstro, you're no Trinity. I could dodge this all day. Alright, this is a very simple floor. Oh. And I've got plenty of Devil Deal protection, so long as I don't squander it by just ramming my face into enemies like a pure genius. Well, you never heard of that strategy? It's called the headbutt strategy. You slam your head into the enemy, and then you get to return a card from your discard pile to the top of your draw pile. Okay, I've been playing a little bit too much Slay the Spire, admittedly. What's funny is that even despite the fact that I've got a bunch of practice on that game, still don't feel like I'm doing that good on it. But it could also just be that I'm not really 100% sure of all the different deck archetypes. Like, for some reason, I give it my all and I just get destroyed playing the Ironclad. Maybe it's because I don't... Again, it's probably just because I don't really understand the deck archetypes, not gonna lie. But you would think that I would be learning, but no, I seem to keep making the same mistakes every time. Or maybe it's just that some of the deck archetypes I've tried... It's a roguelike game, so there's always the possibility that you're just gonna get bodied. Just full stop is like, ha 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 ha! We are in control now, Super Demon! Well, that was a very bad dodge. I deserve that damage. Maybe not as much as the game thinks I do. Seesaw! Seesaw! I may have brought this up before, but my birds love attention. Alright, well, my original goal was just to try to find a bomb to move down to the next floor with, you know, to search for things. But I'm not going to complain about that. They've already done boss rush, so not exactly feeling like I need to be in a hurry. Especially since, let's be fair, this run isn't that good yet. Two of diamonds. Actually, that's kind of useful. Let's see if there's anything good here. And the answer is no, but hey, worth a look. I don't suspect I'm going to be getting a bunch more money on this floor, so I may as well just save this for another time. Alright, I don't have to do those rooms, so let's not. Instead, let's just move on. It's Suicide Horn! I mean Little Horn! Cecil, Riku, are you two okay? Do you need a Prozac? Yeah, Birdie Prozac. I made myself giggle. Though if I may be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if there were something. We seem to live in a culture that thinks that we have to be perpetually happy all the time, no matter what's going on. Do I want either of these items? Apparently I'm very, very drowsy. You know what? Yeah, I want this. And even though I love Satanic Bible, I think I'm going to stick with the Crystal Ball. Chances for both cards and soul hearts it just seems right. Alright, so we're still working at with the same fire rate that we started with, same damage we started with, but we can now poison enemies. Well, that was unexpected. Yes, buddy. Yes, I hear you. Ugh. This is gonna be another one of those runs where they give me nothing but garbage items, isn't it? Alright, so here's hoping I can find some exceptions to this rule at some point or another here. Die! Thank you. Wow. I could have sworn that was gonna be... Oh well. What do I know? I'm just a guy who plays Binding of Isaac on the internet. Now, if only I could fly, or in some way attract those items to me. There's always a possibility. Could get a Hangman card from the Crystal Ball, you never know. Come on. Really? 3 hits? You should be dead in 2. There. Secret room. Alright. And I was right, mostly by process of elimination. High Priestess, well, that'll make the boss nice and easy. I don't think so, sir. and keep that ipecac shot to yourself. I mean, a lot of people underrate poison damage in this game. I say poison damage is fine. It's a good supplement, and I'm usually down for taking it. It's also usually why I take Fire Mind. Birds, please be nice. But I will admit that lately Fire Mind has been kind of making me think otherwise. Well, you are not going to see me turning down 9 volt on a 6-charge item. That would just be dumb. Onsus. I can probably go without that, especially since the crystal ball will have a similar effect. May not show me super secret rooms, but you know what? I don't need it to. I'm just fine without it. I can usually find secret rooms all by myself. Why am I talking like this? You know, every now and again you just gotta talk like a gruff cowboy. It's not a weird identity crisis. No, it's just characteristic. Well, I found the second secret room, I'm pretty sure. See, this is what I like about poison damage. It's just passive. As soon as you hit an enemy with a poison tier, the damage just happens. So even if you're missing shots, or even if you're just kind of off base, you can still expect work to get done. And the argument, of course, is that, well, it doesn't do much against some of the later enemies. Right, but A, it's still doing something. Thank you. And B, it's fodder. Yes. Of course, I feel like I kind of screwed myself on that. Oh, what the hell? Okay, I wasn't aware that green hollow left behind chargers. I knew that they stopped and shot every now and again. I wasn't aware that they left behind chargers. Maybe that's just my poor interpretation of things. Okay, what is with all the semi-subpar items that I'm getting? Kind of wish that I hadn't gotten this devil deal, to be honest. Yeah, I don't want it. I will take this, because, you know, assuming that I do blow through my soul hearts, it's nice to have a cushion. Alright. I don't even know why I went this way. I can't even pick that up. Oh, no, 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 no. Get off. Okay, stop! That doesn't help. Okay, well, that actually severely hurts. Alright, so I'm gonna go back and grab this soul heart because I just got my ass pounded in by one room. Not gonna lie, that room hurt quite a bit. And then again, okay, now I'm just playing poorly, and that's all that is. Can't blame that on anyone but me. Could also blame it on the idea that I have yet to get any real statistical upgrades. Like, if I'm expected to go far, I kind of need to be able to, you know, handle what's coming up. It'd also be nice not to have, like, 45 dank chargers in one room that I have to deal with. Just saying, maybe we could stop at the fucking enemy generator. Mother! Okay, this floor is making me real salty. I have no defense. I'm not even gonna pretend like, you know, it's like there's some sort of explanation. It's like, no, this floor is just making me salty as hell.
Pheromones.
I don't think so. Alright, something useful, please? Not really? Okay. That's the direction we're taking with this, huh? Alright. Okay, these guys gotta go. It's weird. Half the time when I think I've dodged their shots like that, they just kind of come down and they hit you anyway, because it's like the game's way of saying, nope, you gotta pay the damage tax. You want to get past this room, gotta pay the damage tax. Unfortunately, the damage tax on this floor has been kind of unfairly high. It's like, yeah, I get that you have to pay about, 7.25% sales tax, but now you're starting to charge me 15% sales tax, and it's starting to dig a little bit into my earnings.
Two of diamonds.
Alright. I'm not really in a very good position to take Mom's box of trinkets, even though I kind of need it at the moment. Because I'm still trying to unlock the Lost. But maybe this isn't the right time to try to unlock the Lost, since I'm kind of getting my ass kicked. No shame about it. Sometimes an Isaac run just kind of kicks your butt. When that happens, the best thing to do is slow down and look at your mistakes. Sometimes it's hard to find the thread that gets you through a room without taking damage. Sometimes the game, just like I said, takes its tax. I wish it wouldn't, because, like I said, their tax rate is a little high right now. I think they may have passed a new tax ordinance without consulting me first. After all, I'm the one paying the tax. I think y'all just put some words to paper. I know, it's like a really immature way of looking at taxes. It's like, oh, I didn't agree to pay it. You just put words to paper. Yeah, but they're the lawmakers, so maybe, try to be a bit more respectful. Would be nice if I can get away with that, though. You fucker! How dare you take away my double deal chance? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna need to use this because this boss is just uber goddamn ridiculous. Hey, is it possible that I could pick up something other than health? Maybe like some damage, or, fire rate improvement, or like a tier effect? Just something other than more health. Like, I don't know why you want me to try to tank everything with my face, but I'd rather not do that. Just saying, it's a little bit of a preference. I have a preference. I prefer not to do it that way. So what we have going on this run is a run where we have plenty of utility, as well as, squawky birds. But unfortunately, all of that utility is kind of wasted when we have nothing else going on. I hope this isn't a precursor of what the daily is going to be like today. That would just make me sad. Kind of glad that right from the get-go I said, yeah, it's not like we need to do boss rush or anything. It's like the game's response is, good, because you're not getting there. And I see a library over there. Hopefully there'll be something there that can help turn things around a little bit. As much as I like the crystal ball, I'm starting to think I need something a bit more consistent. Alright, so now let's check the library, now that we've done all that. I love how to jump, actually. And that is Bookworm. That's a big help, actually. So now with the Bookworm transformation, occasionally I'll be shooting double tiers. Which, I don't need to tell you why that's good. Like, if you don't understand what the bonus of having 2 shots is in comparison to 1, you've not been spending enough time paying attention to the game. Or, you know, any game that has shooting mechanics for that matter. Fire 2 shots at once? Why would you want to do that? Also, with how easy Bookworm is to get, it's probably one of the better transformations in the game, if for no other reason than just because it's so simple to get. Pick up books, that's it. You don't necessarily have to read them. Just imply that you like the idea of books, and we're good. Also, I could really use that soul heart back. Ludovico technique. Well, that's probably about the best thing I've gotten so far. Don't you dare. No, here's hoping. See, now that I have Ludovico, what I really need is some shot speed improvements. Have I already found the secret room? Yes. Come on. Alright, for those of you thinking, God, that looks so hard to control. Honestly, not that bad. Hi, could you, like, reveal your weak point? I know you're a host under that, you're not just a damn skeleton. I'm not stupid. I mean, I am, but not that stupid. Could care less about Tear Detonator. Alright, so... Alright, we're a little... Except my first trinket of the entire run. Wow. And still at base damage. Yeah. I honestly can't believe I'm still at base damage. That's just ridiculous. Might explain why this fight is still going on. Normally I can take out Sister's Vis pretty quick, but... Alright, so anything useful? Why nothing but health? Like, seriously, why? Take Dark Bum. So I do feel like that would be giving up too much to take that. It's seriously just nothing but HP ups. Nothing. Alright, well, Dark Bum has already paid for himself, so... I think we're more or less set. I am upset that there has not been a single statistical upgrade yet. Not even in the form of pills. Like, seriously, nothing. Just nothing. It's all health. All health upgrades. You know, in the rare off chance that I may be able to get the Bob transformation, I'll pick that up for a moment. Oh my goodness, everything about this run is conspiring to make me feel nothing but hate. Several hundred wall masters later, and they can still hit you after they've hit the ground. Alright, I can now see where I'm going. Wow, just stood there too, just so confident in myself, just like, it'll never reach me. Bonk. I care less about 2 hearts, but I mean, I can carry it, so who knows, it might be useful in the near future. Might. Doubt it, but might. Hey buddy, you want that? Good boy. First good item I've had in a while, but of course it's somewhat marred by the idea that I've got... What's that item I just picked up? Oh yeah, Ludovico technique. It would actually be better if I had regular tiers, but I can't complain too much. And that is contract from below. Alright. That's not too bad, actually. Die. Thank you. Alright. Well, I mean, I can get into Boss Rush. Take that. Take that. Take that. Activate it. See, now we're in a weird position where what I actually want is for the devil room to not spawn at all. Because that way, I don't necessarily have to make a bad choice. Alright, who's our mini-boss? Exploded. Ow. That was really dumb. You know, Dark Bomb, that's just rude. But I'm always happy to have a luck upgrade. Alright, so maybe I'm being a bit of a negative Nancy. Maybe Ludovico and Proptosis are just what the doctor ordered. Well, that's not really going to be all that useful anymore. Oh, who went splat? That guy. But of course, it's enemies that get right back up, so it's not like it had any effect. At least no noticeable effect. Go, buddy, go! Hey, Dark Bum is definitely more than paid for himself. I just wish you would stop giving me fucking spiders. What have I done to deserve that? Have I complained too much about this being a substandard run? Is that why you're mad? Hey, it's not a substandard run. I'm here. Why you gotta be so mean? At least this is the easiest variant of Mom. The only thing that really catches me off guard is when she just kind of pokes her eyeball out and just like, oh look, 3 shots you can in no way have predicted. Or, you know, when I just sit there like an idiot. Alright, I'm taking light path, right? Yes, I am. Ooh, holy mantle. Dog tooth. Small rock is a freebie. And strangely, my first actual statistical upgrade. Alright, so that was actually worth it. Stole a couple items from Boss Rush. Now we're ready to move on. Alright, so now the run is looking to be in a much better position. I just wish that it didn't take so long to get there. But it's not like I was really looking to fight Hush. I've already done Hush anyway. Admittedly, I do find Hush to be kinda fun, but not enough so to necessitate having to go there every run or anything. So I think we definitely want to hit that cursed room. Money isn't really going to be that useful unless I find money as power later. Yeah, I know, you move like a rook, so makes you think you're going to be able to get me like that. And this one. Thank you. AWAS, huh?
AWAS.
Not necessarily looking to skip a floor, so don't care. This has been a very interesting sort of back and forth sort of run. It's like we have ourselves a demented seesaw effect going on here. I don't really need more consumables, so actually I don't think I want that. Ooh, Black Lotus. To be fair, I didn't need that like even a little bit, but it is a nice rare item, so I don't see a reason to not pick it up.
I found pills.
I don't know why that always makes me laugh. Usually, anyway. Oh, I just thought about this though, and having Ludovico does sort of invalidate the other thing I had. You're doing real good, keep it up, shut up. Analog stick, that's it. Sort of invalidates analog stick, but at the same time, I guess, you know, the price you pay for having controllable tiers. I mean, I knew what I had to do to dodge there, I just kind of didn't. Honestly, it's kind of describing the problem that I'm probably going to have with today's daily, is that I'm just kind of being brain dead. I like how he gets poisoned for like a millisecond, and then he's like, nope, I'm fine again. You and your silly poison damage. Okay, something other than a health up item. Something, anything other than a health up item. I've had enough of those. Yeah, even the birds are tired of them. They're just like, God, give him something other than a health up item so he doesn't have to yell again. 2 Fool cards. Oh, I can see potential uses for being able to teleport twice. Alright, so I see treasure vaults. I see a mob trap room. Or no, it's going to be a boss trap room, my bad. Cursed room over here. And again, I really shouldn't be complaining. I'm at 14 damage. I'm not exactly starving for the ability to do damage. At this point, it's just the principle of the thing. You'd think the game would be tired of just doing non-stop health up items, but no, apparently this is the HP run. Either you come into this run strong, or you're not going anywhere, Buster. I can see this being useful on the next floor. Nope. I want to stick with this. Can't even get in there. Like, no, you can't. Too much health, I'm afraid. Well, whose fault is that? Thank you, although I don't anticipate taking a lot of damage in this room. I know there's some debate over whether or not Ludovico technique is a good item. I argue on the side of, yeah, I think it's a fine item. Let's try to find a better trinket. I'm playing it wrong. What are you talking about? Don't see you controlling the game. Aside from all the health up items. That would have been a great trinket had I found it like 2 floors ago. It's not a great trinket, but...
2 of spades.
Either anyone who can tell me where the line "I feel asleep" comes from. I mean, you win, but I don't have a lot to give, so I apologize.
The world.
I am but one man, and one man who does not make a lot of money, so unfortunately, don't have a lot I can give away to people who are, you know, knowledgeable. I unfortunately cannot reward intelligence. Well, that just made me mad. All that time spent dodging around only to be caught off guard because there's too many of them. And, you know, maybe there aren't too many of them. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I'm willing to entertain that possibility. And just because there might be a trinket. Where's my tear? I'm a dummy. Stay close to it to make sure it's doing as... You know, I wasn't gonna say anything, but that was some horseshit. Oh really? Oh, you want to give me that now? You want to give me that now on the last floor where it's possible to get... I feel stepped on. I feel stepped on and hurt, game. I feel hurt. Huh? Fucking Curse of the Maze. I may complain, but I still am willing to put up with Curse of the Maze more than Curse of the Blind. Otherwise known as the Curse of the What the Fuck. I mean, I don't really need money, but, you know, again, in case I get money equals power, no reason to leave it behind either. And might as well. At some point or another, there's the possibility I could get Guppy. So I do think that's my only guppy item, so it's very unlikely. Alright. I do think that this will be a victory. It was just looking a little iffy earlier, and you know me, I like to complain. All the complaints in the world aren't changing the idea that that this run did get somewhere. It just had to dig through piles and piles of HP up items. Like, honestly, to the detriment of anything else. Like, who needs 45 red hearts? Honestly. Honestly, the game would argue that I do, and I would say, well, you a fucking idiot? I try to give away as many of these red hearts as possible, normally.
Puberty.
Well, this is kind of one of the scenarios I pick up money for, so let's see if he drops anything interesting. Health up, bad gas, one makes you small.
I can see.
Again, it's nothing major, but it saves me a bomb, so what the hell. Wait, what hit me? What? Where did that come from? Dark Bomb, are you trying to fuck with me again? I don't appreciate that tomfoolery, sir. How old do I feel using a word like tomfoolery? Go away. You know, I'm not going to turn down, Cricket's head. If it just sort of happens to be here, I'd be all for that. Okay, I hate these little ghosts. Normally they're not that bad, but when I have to rely on Ludovico technique, they can be a pain. I'm sorry. I like Ludovico technique, that doesn't mean that I'm not aware of some of the item's weaknesses, such as enemies that like to chase you. Oh, speaking of Cricket's head. Alright, well that is a big improvement. Alright, let's play this one smart. No reason to run around like a madcap idiot when I can just focus on the shots that could be coming towards me and dodge them instead of running around like a madman. I mean, that's twice Infamy has saved me some damage, so I certainly don't regret picking up Guppy's tail now. I also feel... Ooh, a guillotine. This item is iffy. It's not bad, just iffy. Don't care. Well, that's just gonna make things ridiculous. I was gonna say that this is probably... Ludovico technique is not a good run for fighting Delirium with, but, if they happen to give it to me now that I have the Parasites, I might not complain too much. As I just it might be just the kind of cool victory I need to feel better about myself after losing some easy runs. That is, assuming that you call some of the runs I've had recently easy, and some of them have been serious pains. And yes, I could just Emperor straight to the boss, but again, if it happens to give me the Void, and I just sort of happen to find Delirium early, then no real harm in just going peace out. really need High Priestess at this point. Oh, double adversary room. Oh, this room could hurt. But it didn't. And that is when you say, "O frabjous day, Kalu, Calais." Oh my God, Bob, come check it out. He made an Alice in Wonderland reference. Yeah, I mean, it's not gonna help, but I mean, I honestly kind of feel like Epiphora is one of the worst items in the game just because it limits the directions in which you can fire if you want it to actively work. For those who doesn't know, what the hell? For those who don't know what Epiphora does, it is a tier rate increase, but only if you continuously fire in the same direction, which means you can only fire in one direction. Ever, if you want it to work. Otherwise, it just resets your rate of fire back to whatever its default point was when you picked it up. And yes, it can break the tier cap, but it's really only useful against enemies that are stationary. Against anything that has the cocking nerve to, you know, move to try to preserve its existence, you basically have nothing going on. I'm gonna buy one of those. So I'd estimate that about 85% of the time Epiphora is useless, with a 15% time where it could actually be really good. I know that sounds like, well, if it's harmless most every other time, why not? What's the problem with it? It seems like it could be a good item. Well, see, that's actually kind of the problem, is that it's good sometimes and bad every other time. Meaning that, for the most part, it's just taking up a spot that where another item could have been. And that's where I start to take issue with the number of items that are in the game. Some of the items that were added in the booster packs and the updates, the DLCs, some of them are really good. And then some of them are just a plain waste of time. No, it's Epiphora. Which, by the way, don't misconstrue that. I don't mean to make it sound like, oh, I hate having more things to do in this game that I love so much that I almost never produce content of any other game. Which, to be fair, is sort of on me. I've been busy lately. I haven't really had much of a chance to produce much content for any other game. So, apologies for that, but rest assured, more content is coming. I haven't forgotten that I was playing A Hat in Time and Baba is You. Oh, no void. But that was a good run regardless. I'm always happy to take Ludovica Parasite. So there you go. Was that not a second unlock? Apparently it was, it just didn't tell me what it was. Huh. Alright, well, I'll figure that out later. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, subscribe to see more in the future. Drop a like, leave a comment, but the best thing you can do with one of my videos, as always, is to share it with a friend. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.